Here I am at Dunnottar Castle this morning, and I wasn't sleeping, and I just thought, if I get up now, I could be there before sunrise. And so it's a bit of an impromptu one. I don't have much of a plan, not a clear plan anyway. And so I'm just making my way down to the castle here. Just got some blue hour light coming on. You probably can't see a thing because of the video light I've got. That's not so bad. So get an idea of how the sky is looking. So yeah, don't have a clear plan, but probably look for some really clear sunrise stuff. Look for where the colours coming from in the sky and try and line that up behind the castle, I suppose. Those are just the sort of sketches of ideas that I've got at the moment. Before I get into this, let me invite you to subscribe to my channel. Also check out my website to find out everything I do with photography, tuition, tours and safaris. Okay, let's go have a look. So I'm just putting the grad filter on here because the sky's a lot brighter than the rest of the scene, and that should just help bring things together. It's okay. I mean, we still need a bit of light. The sort of blue hour twilight thing's not really working for this scene, so it's just a matter of getting myself in the right place at the right time and just waiting for the conditions to come to me. Okay, so this is what I'm more or less looking at from my spot that I found here. Just overlooking this bay, and so I've got the castle obviously in silhouette up there. In the photograph there's just enough detail coming round in this dark part of the picture. I put this 6-stop filter in to lengthen the shutter speed and give me a 1 minute exposure. That allows the clouds to move through a little bit, and just to make a little more interest in the picture. So that's okay. I don't know if that's going to get better from here because there's now this big chunk of sky over there that doesn't have cloud in it up there, and so that's leaving me with a bit of an empty space in the picture. It seems okay, it's come to life a bit now, but we're not going to have that sunrisey kind of sun because there's a massive chunk of cloud right there. It might be time for me to start exploring. This time, I've got the light and the conditions more or less working for me. It's really windy here. I've had to put my tripod legs out wide, and the grass is still really wobbly around here. That's a bit of a challenge. I'll show you this picture 15 seconds with f8 and ISO 64. I'll try a 30 second. I'm just a bit wary of going really long on the shutter speed with the windy conditions. It makes me sometimes the camera gets wobbled. But I still probably might try a 30 second and a 1 minute shot. I'll show you those just now. It's always good to get in front of a good location, and Dunnottar Castle certainly is that. But conditions, need to work for you at least a little bit. Give me something to work with. So it's definitely challenging this morning. Just the conditions just didn't quite break for us, but I think we got something to take away. So I was just down at Dunnottar Castle earlier. I thought, well, I'm there, I'll just pop down and see what's happening here, and it's absolutely spectacular. I mean, I was here a couple of weeks ago doing my blue hour video, and I was saying at the time that the sunrise just never really happened, but look at this, it's absolutely stunning. I'll give you a view through the camera just now. Yeah, well, this is the view through my Nikon D810. Got the 16-35 lens on. Last time I shot this in the blue hour video, I had the 24-70, and that shaped up pretty tight like that, but with the 16-35 it just gives me a little bit more room for maneuver to about there. And I've got the 2-stop grad in the top as usual. Just without it doesn't, and with it just pulls everything together. And that specular light coming across the scene into the harbour, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's just coming through some wispy clouds, which takes a bit of an edge off it and gives it a bit of warmth. And this time, as opposed to last time, there's some water in the harbour. It just brings the whole thing a bit more life. Those boats are floating rather than sitting kind of beached. and overall this scene is working much better for me than it was the other week. Okay, so I'm shooting this scene at 5 seconds, f11, ISO 64, and that's with the 6-stop filter, 6-stop neutral density filter to give me the longer exposure, just to get some movement in the water and the clouds as usual. f11, sharp place for the lens, ISO 64, lowest ISO, better quality, and helps with the longer exposure as well. I might just try this with the 10-stop filter as well, just to show you what a longer exposure is going to look like. I was just saying on my video in Dunnottar, it was a battle with the conditions, but here, I mean 5 minutes later, it's just coming to me. The conditions are in my favor, so I'm just going to go with it and shoot it. So 5 seconds with the 6-stop filter. I'm going to have to jiggle that a little bit to get maybe 1 minute with the 10-stop filter, but I'll let you know how the settings are for that in a minute. Okay, so I managed to get 1 minute there with f8 ISO 64 with the 10-stop filter. So the 10-stop filter again allows the shutter speed to be much longer and can just introduce some movement in the clouds and the sea. I'm going to shoot that again just now without the filter, just so you can see a comparison. There won't be anything wrong with the unfiltered shot. It's just for me and for a lot of photographers, just having that longer exposure just gives the scene a bit of life with the movement in the water and the clouds. Right, thank you for watching this, really appreciate it. Enjoy your photography, I will see you out there.